Yo, this your boy P Camp here to chop it up with you about ratchetness, which is at an all-time high once again with the ladies twerking it up. You know what I'm saying? And shut up. Y'all always talking about, y'all dogs, y'all do this, y'all. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Y'all be twerking at little kids' baby parties and stuff. Got little kids twerking in diapers, and you twerking again at somebody's funeral. Look, a guy by the name of Cadbury got shot in South Africa. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, where I heard the story from. I watch his channel a lot. He a part of the manosphere, you know what I'm saying? Something I support. Manosphere, you know, black power and all of that. But he stays in Africa. I've never been, I don't know, but it's real over there. I know, you know, it's a lot of, we the king of the gangsters. Gangsters is in Africa getting down, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all be cool when y'all watch this video. I ain't, you know, saying nothing about y'all. But I'm just saying, he got shot, and he was a male stripper. And at the funeral, somehow, in the planning of the funeral, they figured that it would be fine. It would be a great idea, they figured, to have stripper poles and strippers at the funeral giving out free lap dances. Right? Free lap dances at the funeral. They thought this would be a great idea. You know, not like his mama or grandma or, you know, cousins or sisters or, you know, aunties or none of that would be in attendance of the funeral. I don't know why they, you know, whatever. But I'm just saying, look, y'all, look, I don't know. And this is coming from the motherland. This surprised me coming from the motherland, okay? Because the motherland is the place of kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? We are kings and queens. And we are in America trying to relearn how to conduct ourselves as such. So I am surprised and shocked. Like Dave Chappelle said, surprise! I am surprised that this type of behavior is coming from the motherland. But I guess ratchetness is a part of the whole world. It ain't just, you know, black folks. It ain't just white folks. White folks is ratchet too. Chinese folks is ratchet too. It's ratchetness everywhere. But what I'm saying is I would wish that our people would start to be better about what we're doing. And all I'm saying is when I heard the story, I thought that this definitely came from America, somewhere in the United States region of, you know what I'm saying, probably Florida or something like, you know, Florida be going crazy. But I'm just saying, you know, Atlanta or something like that. I don't know. But I'm not throwing nobody under the bus. I'm just saying we got ratchetness in the D too. You know what I'm saying? In Detroit, don't be coming up with that Dallas stuff, because the Dallas is not the D. Detroit is the D. Okay, so I don't want to hear it. Shut up. I don't want anybody from Dallas saying they the D. I don't want to hear it. Okay. But anyway, look, back to what I was saying. Look, I'm just saying, man. You at a funeral. Children, I didn't even say the kids. Kids are there mourning their cousin, their brother, you know what I'm saying, their uncle. And you thought it would be a good idea to have strippers do their thing. Look, that's for the after part. Look, we know all of that goes down and we get together and have fun as a family and we reminisce and kick it how we do. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But and this wasn't at a church per se. I don't know. It looked like it was kind of outside. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying the ceremony of the funeral is still supposed to be sacred. And it's still supposed to be about the person that died. Y'all making it about y'all. Y'all want to strip. I know he was a stripper. But that don't mean that that's what his whole funeral is supposed to be consumed by. We all got some things that we are known to be, you know what I'm saying, great for. That ain't good things, right? If you was the best drinker in your family or the best smoker in your family, look, if you want to tell a short little quick story or something like that, okay, cool. Keep it clean, keep it respectful, but you ain't got to, you know, it's just like if you was a smoker, you thought it was cool to just, you know, at the funeral, just walk up to the podium to tell your story, blowing the blunt. You know, my dog would have, you know what I'm saying, he would have been getting, you know, one time for my dog. You know, we just doing it for you, baby. Like, that's not, I really don't understand the intelligence level of some of y'all. Like, trust me, I'm no stranger to ratchetness. I have been known to be ratchet myself. You know what I'm saying? I got some ways about me that I, didn't pick up from the right places. But I'm just saying, like, don't look. Any of y'all that know that other side of me, that I get down, don't do that at my funeral, cuz. Don't do that in front of my, like, just don't do that to me, dog. Just let it ride. Save it for the repast or something. We get loose at the repast. We ain't got to get down at the funeral, bro. And then, my funeral is going to be in the church. So I would expect y'all to know how to behave. Look, I'm just saying, I have a certain respect level, even though the ratchetness is in me. I have a certain respect level for the Lord, and I carry myself as such. And even if y'all that are not godly people or religious people or whatever religious you want to be like, look, dog, I'm just saying, I would have not expected this to be done at any funeral. A Buddhist, a Muslim, a Christian, you know what I'm saying? An atheist. I wouldn't have strippers busting it wide open at an atheist funeral. Like in the planning of some show. Oh, yeah, just twerk on his casket. Like that, come on, man. Like, it's just dumb to me. Like, it's just disrespectful and dumb and just so out of order. You know what I'm saying? I was at a wedding one time, and before we was about to go in for the ceremony, some of my family was popping bottles in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? They had the cooler, popping the bottles in the parking lot, and was going crazy, and we was about to go in the church, and I'm like, they like, pouring me up drinks or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm good, cuz. Like, are y'all good? Would y'all like to wrap this up until after? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with what? Like, we about to go into the church, bro. We in the church parking lot. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with this? Like, chill out, bro. Like, I know we love to drink, but I would think you would be able to wait another hour and a half to crack that bottle till we get to the reception. I'm just saying. It's just me. But, I'm not about to try to run nobody's life and this, that, and other. So I just kept it moving, man. Like, oh, I'm good. I'm going to go on in the church, man. Y'all have at it. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all later. But, you know what I'm saying? It's like, to me, it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a great idea to purposely get drunk and then walk in the church. Like, let me get drunk before I go in the church. But just like I said, it's like, I just don't see it was a good idea to be like, hey, let me have some chicks bust it wide open in front of all his family, friends, relatives. Like, this is not the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, people at the strip club come to see strippers. And I know when you're in that world and obviously he was in that world, and it was a good time all the time. And don't get me wrong, the love is love. You know what I'm saying? Strip club, folks is family just like anybody else. Because when you let's be real, your work family can really be your family if you like a sociable, good type of person like that. Like, when you're around somebody for really like that more or equal time that you spend at home. Some of y'all know sometimes your work family can be more your family than your family. You see them more. Let's be real. Some of us ain't working just 8 hours. It's only 24 in a day. And if you're working 8, then you might have to spend an hour or two commuting or getting ready for work, and then an hour or two getting back home and this, that, and that. You spend more, you know what I'm saying? You may spend more time with the people at your job than you do at home. And I get how that family aspect can kind of take over and be like, oh, we was more of a family than, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was his family and like all of that, but it's just check yourself. This is why they had a thing back in the day in the church called getting sat down. They'll sit you down for stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, preachers would, like, if you got up doing some stuff like you saying a little too much, or you getting a little too deep into your testimony, they'll cut your mic and sit you down. Go have a seat. If you're a preacher, you saying too much, doing too much, they'll sit you down. If you're a deacon trying to come up, or a deaconess or whatever, trying to, and they'll sit you down. And a lot of people didn't like it, because a lot of people has gotten to this date and time where they feel like they can't be set down and they can't be told anything. Y'all know the women. Y'all know the women now. They can't be told nothing. They can't be told nothing. And the men too. You got a lot of men who feel like they can't be told nothing. I heard a pastor check a deacon one day in church about his gambling. He was talking about the lotto, and he was just, I played this number, I played that number, and this, that, and another one. You hit this, and I went to the casino, and the pastor was just like, on his way. We was just like leaving out the church, and the pastor was just like, hey, brother, that's the spirit you got on you. You need to do something about that. And he got real offended about that. And that's how I feel like the attitude of people are today. Like, it's literally known in the Bible, if you read it, that gambling ain't such a good idea, right? But you have people that just because that's what they do and what they have been doing all their life, that they feel like they can't be told anything about it. This is normal for me, so, it's just what I do, right? So you have people who can't be told anything. Women, men, you know what I'm saying? The LGBT community can't be told anything. And I disagree with all of that. I believe all of us should be set down if we are out of order. If you look at Lil Nas X, the Old Town Road dude, he just came out with another video somebody told me about. I'm not even about to spend my time watching it. I didn't watch the video. I didn't watch the BET performance where they said he kissed another dude. It seems like you're just doing too much in the hopes of doing too much, in the hopes of trying to get some attention from somebody. Look, brother, we know you gay by now. There's nothing wrong with it. It's your choice. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't abide by the rules that, the church or the Muslim or whoever abide by it. So it's your choice, but cool. But I just think it's getting to a point where it's out of hand of the forcing that y'all are trying to do upon other people. And I feel like the LGBT community, along with a lot of men and a lot of women who are heterosexual, you know what I'm saying, who feel like they have such freedom in this day and age that they can't be set down and they can't be told anything, that they are just so rambunctious, and that spirit in them is supposed to, it's just such a free spirit, is what y'all like to call it sometimes, that it's not supposed to be checked and not supposed to be put in order. And I think it's a very out of place and out of pocket thing. And it leads me right back to this funeral that went down. It's very out of place and out of pocket, and I don't know how it passed the inspection of anybody that was overseeing this funeral. The funeral directors, anybody who was planning the funeral. I don't know how it... Okay, I can say how it could have got past the planners, but once they started stripping in the church, I have no idea. It just, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have been a family member and showed up at my family member's funeral and not known this was going down, and it started going down, and I didn't go up there and just be like, nah, bro, we not doing this. I don't know how nobody from the congregation or the audience decided to just get up and be like, man, you're not doing this in front of my grandma, bro. My auntie's here. My little baby's here. I got my kids and they little Easter suits that's doubling as funeral suits right now because we done cried all week because our cousin had died. And you get up here and do this? We're not doing this. I don't know how somebody didn't get up and say that and cut all of that short. I feel like it should have just been that moment in the Bible where Jesus just went into the where he went into the temple and knocked everything over, and you know what I'm saying? He tore up the temple because they was in there slanging and marketing and slanging product all through the house of the Lord, and it wasn't the time or the place for that. And I feel like this is one of the moments where somebody needed to go and just tear everything up and just don't kick the casket over, but you know what I'm saying. It was out of place, it was out of order, and I don't know how it went on for as long as that video did. That video that I saw was at least, like 3-4 minutes long. And I know it went on longer than that, but it is what it is, man. You do what y'all want to do. Like I say, brothers in South Africa, please don't don't come and get at your boy for this. I'm just trying to speak some life into our people. And wrong is wrong, man. Wrong is wrong. I'm sorry. I don't want nobody twerking in front of my casket, bro. And I love strippers. You hear me? Love them. You know what I'm saying? Juicy Coke bottle hips and all of that. I love them. But I'm sorry, baby. Please don't twerk in front of my casket. Because if you do, I would hope one of my cousins would come and clothesline you as hard as they can. Just Macho Man, Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, just clothesline you and get you out in front of my casket. That's what I would hope as a dead man that would happen at my funeral if you was to start twerking in front of my casket while my aunties or my loved ones are sitting there grieving. Like, it ain't the place. It ain't the place. But this your boy P Camp, man. I don't know, man. Tell me what y'all think, because I'm lost on this one. I don't know. But tell me what y'all think, what you don't think. It's the Camp Stamp, man. Lock in, comment, let me know what you think. Get at your boy.